Kate and welcome to my video tutorial. So today I am going to teach you a trigonometric hand trick. Yes, so this is a trick which is applicable for trigonometry functions because I know that many of you are suffering or struggling, especially on the lesson of trigonometry functions. I don't want you to memorize all those angles. We only need a hand and a formula, which is square root of x over 2. So we are going to use our non-dominant hand, either the left or the right. So for me, I am going to use my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand. So how are we going to use this formula? How is this applicable in our trigonometric hand trick? So now let's have an example. So number one, we need to find the cosine of 90 degrees. So by using our hand, we let these fingers by the basic angles. So this thumb is for 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and then 90 degrees. So towards our pinky finger, that is for the cosine values, and towards our thumb side, that is for the sine values. Now, we need to find the cosine of 90 degrees. So we just simply fold this 90-degree angle, which is our pinky finger, and count how many fingers left beside the pinky finger. How many fingers left beside the pinky finger towards its left? So there's none. There's no finger left. So let us substitute 0 to the square root of x over 2. So square root of 0 over 2, that is just simply 0 over 2 and equals to 0. So yes, cosine of 90 degrees is equal to 0. So now, let's have to find the sine of 90 degrees. So first, raise your hand and then fold again the 90-degree angle and count how many fingers left towards our thumb side, because we're going to get the sine value of 90 degrees. So there are 4 fingers left, so we need to substitute 4 to our formula, which is square root of x over 2, and that is equivalent to square root of 4 over 2. Now, and what is the value of square root of 4? Yes, that is correct. That is square root of, I know, that square root of 4 is equals to 2. And then all over 2, and that is equals to 1. So, cosine of 90 degrees is equals to 0, and sine of 90 degrees is equal to 1. Now, let's have another example. So, let us find the cosine of 60 degrees. Okay, so the cosine value of 60 degrees. Again, let us use our hand and fold the 60-degree angle, which is our ring finger, and then count on how many fingers left towards our pinky finger. So how many? Yes, but there is only one. This one finger left towards our pinky finger. So that is the value which are we going to substitute on our formula, which is square root of x over 2. So x is equals to 1, so therefore square root of 1 over 2, which is simplified into 1/2. So that's it. Cosine of 60 degrees is equals to 1/2. Now how about the sine of 60 degrees? Okay, so this is the 60-degree angle. Now, how many fingers left towards our thumb side? So, 1, 2, 3. So, there are 3 fingers left only. So, we need to substitute this on our formula. So, square root of x over 2, that is equivalent to square root of 3 over 2. So, square root of 3 over 2 cannot be simplified anymore. So, this is the final answer, the exact value of sine 60 degrees. Now, how about the cosine of 45 degrees and also the sine of 45 degrees? So, again, let's fold the 45 degrees angle towards the pinky finger. That is for the sine, this is for the cosine values, and towards our thumb, this is for the sine values. Now, they are even. They have 2 fingers left to both sides of our 45 degrees angle. So, our x is equals to 2. So, let's substitute that in our formula. So, both cosine and sine, same fingers left, which is 2. So, square root of x over 2, which is equals to square root of 2 over 2. So, that is for cosine 45 degrees. And how about the sine of 45 degrees? Again, there are 2 fingers left, similar with the cosine value. So, that is square root of 2 over 2. Now, for example number 4 and 5, I want you to check this at home if my answers are correct using the trigonometric hand trick. So again, take note that this trick is only applicable to sine and cosine values respectively to the basic angles, which are 0, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. I hope you enjoy watching and I hope you learned something.